Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We're Only Gonna Do This Once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of We're Only Gonna Do This Once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We're Only Gonna Do This Once. Rolls me.
All right, ready, everybody?
1, 2, 3.
Sorry, what's your name, by the way? Oh, okay, that's nice to meet you. I'm
And then I give a wink to the camera as like I'm telling knock jokes. Knock.
No, Forrest. No, I'm tired. Yeah, it's haha, very funny.
Light stick who? I have a light stick. Hello, my name is Reed. The lovely human in the mushroom hat is Meg. Welcome to We're Only Gonna Do This Once, a show where each week we play a different independent tabletop role-playing game with some of our friends. Wave hi, friends! Friends! Yay! This week we are playing the game Tunnel Goons by Nate Treme. I'm unclear how to pronounce their last name. But get ready, because we're only going to do this once. We're going to start the same way we always do, with introductions. So hi, my name is Reed. I use they, any pronouns, and I'm going to be your goon wrangler for the evening. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E. You can also find me every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Space Pirate D&D at twitch.tv/Starlight Tales. And you can find me excited to play this game. Yeah, that's me. Meg, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I am Meg, not Margaret, or just Meg, whichever you like best. I use she, her pronouns, and you can find me on TikTok and Twitter at Meg, not Margaret. That's MEGNOTMARGARET. I'd love to hang out with you on the other platforms, so thanks for stopping by.
Cool. We'll go Kendo.
Oh gosh, me next. Hi, I'm Kendo or Kendrick. You can find me on all social media at Kendo Makes Films, KendoMakesFilms. Well, basically all social media. That's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Whenever I decide to stream, you can also find my actual play podcast, Tales Yet Told, at Tales Yet Told on Twitter and Instagram, and on everywhere you can find podcasts when they work.
Cool. Thank you, Kendo. Jared.
Hello, I'm Jared. I go by Jared and use he, him pronouns. And on the internet, you can only find me really on Twitch at Chim Games, which I'll stream for like a week straight and then won't touch for a month. So.
Yeah. Woo.
Nice.
Jay.
Hello, I'm Jay. I use they, them pronouns. I stream Minecraft and D&D stuff, and I make a bunch of D&D TikToks or other stupid things out there on the internet. You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter at JaybirdThings. That's JaybirdThings, and I'm happy I can remember how to spell.
Yay! And last but certainly not least, Faisa.
Oh yeah, I exist. Hi. Hi, I'm Faisa. I have Instagram and TikTok, both at Faisa with the Taser, Faisa with ATAAISA. I make art on my Insta and I make funny TikToks sometimes. Follow me. Woo.
Yay! Cool. Well, we are gonna go ahead and get crack-a-lackin'. Welcome to Adventureville, a town in the country of Tabletoplandia. Things here have been slowly rebuilding since the end of the war, with the dungeons and the dragons finally agreeing to cease their fighting and come together in peace. However, things aren't entirely back to normal yet, and adventurers can find odd jobs all over the country to help put things back to the way they used to be. we find our party sitting at a table in the Tavern Inn Tavern. The job board is filled to the brim with postings. The bar is full of patrons stopping by for a drink on their way to their next job, and our gangly crew of adventurers has just finished their meal. The camera pans over the table and lands on Bada Grits. Kendo, will you please describe your character for us?
Hello there, the name's Bottle Grits. I've got what did I put down here? A violet cloak I have draped over me head as I stir my cup of my mug of drink with my sonic screwdriver. With a thick gray wispy beard that curls up in a mustache and is braided into 14 different braids down and then around my waist, and then like further down and then around my legs as kind of leg wear to keep me warm during the winters. And that's about all you need to know about me.
Incredible. We pan over to the person sitting next to them, Bada Grits' sibling, Nora Grits. Jay, please introduce your character.
There's a guy name's Nora Grits, I think it was.
Oh, Gits. Fuck, sorry.
Oh, worries. Memories a bit foggy these days. It's no problem. Nora's a little bit shorter than their sibling, but they got a teal cloak and no hair, beard to speak of, but just these big bushy grey brows that they kind of wrap around their head that are tied in a knot around the back. They're kind of sort of just sitting there watching their sibling fiddling with locks because that's kind of their whole deal.
Props. Yeah.
Always come prepared.
Next to Nora Gets sitting is Dunk Fever.
And Dunk. Hi, I'm Dunk Fever. We see a 6'4" woman who probably is a lot taller, but just like hunches a lot. Like the kind of person who tries to make themselves as small as physically possible. They have green skin and like tiny little tusks, kind of like an orcish person, with like a shaved head. And they are wearing like a nice mossy green cloak. And next to them is the skeletal spear they got from guarding the pits. Yeah, day job. That's Dunk.
Incredible. Next to Dunk, we've got Cooper O'Grady. Jared, please describe your character.
Oh, well, Cooper doesn't like one bit of this. He doesn't really like going to taverns. But, it'll let him buy a Cooper at the bar. So you got that. But Cooper, he's about 5'11". He's a bit thin, and he looks like he's cosplaying as a pirate. He lives in a bygone age. He grew up reading stories about the distant age of piracy. And one day he wants to own his own Cooper and sail the seas. Oh, and he refers himself in the third person, and he'll use his name as a substitute for many things. So get ready for that.
Incredible. I can't wait. And we round out the table in between Bada and Cooper. We've got Mugwort Bunglestone. Meg, take it away.
Yeah. So Mugwort is sort of this reedy looking. If we were to speak in Dungeons and Dragons terms, probably a halfling. He's quite small, but he's looking a little sort of sizing up the rest of the tavern, looking to see who's looking for a rumble a little bit. He has a just sort of plain mousy brown cloak that's kind of tucked over, and every once in a while he'll sort of reach over and scratch the mane of his stick horse that he carries around with him.
Well, if Mugwort's looking for a rumbling, Cooper's always up for a nice little Cooper.
So this is the game, and these are the characters that we have created, and we're in for a wild ride. So just to kind of set the scene, your table is in the center of the room. The bar is kind of behind you. People will come, they'll grab a mug of ale, and then they'll like take it to the job board, look for 2 seconds, grab a piece of paper, and walk out. So there's like a nice little hustle bustle of people moving in and out. A couple other tables around you. Most of them are empty, but there's like one weird woman sitting in the corner. Like every time someone grabs a piece of paper from the job posting board, she like gets excited and then gets deflated when they leave. So yeah, what would you like to do?
Anyone else think that woman over there might be suspicious?
Right, I think so too.
WOGDTO, Cooper's right here with you. If you need some help, I got your back. And your Cooper.
I'll be a distraction. I'm going to go over there and start sweeping the floor around. You guys go in for the strike, okay?
Wait. When you say the strike,
guys, let's take it down a notch. Let's chill.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily saying we should attack this woman. I was just saying she seemed mighty suspicious.
Should always be the second.
There's glory and gold and lots of Coopers to be won.
You know, Dunk, you always know just what to say. We'll go with you. Follow your lead.
Yes, Dunk. Show us how it's done.
Yeah, I will. And Dunk gets up from their seat, and just kind of like, just walks towards them, I guess. But like, yeah, just kind of like stomps towards them, just trudges, and just like only a couple inches away, just kind of stands in front of them and goes, hey.
Hi.
My friends think you're suspicious. What's your deal?
Well, my name is Brenda. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
What's your name?
Sup? I'm Dunk. Dunk Femur.
No,
naturally.
Yeah. Well, you see, I've got a quest on the quest board, and I'm the one that people are supposed to go to for information. So I can't leave this booth until it's picked up off the quest board. Or else how are they going to get more information about the quest? So I've been waiting. It's been about a week and nobody's picked it up, so I haven't really left this spot.
My friends thought you were evil, man. Our bad.
Oh, no, not evil, just...
And you guys see Cooper like really sadly putting away one of his hammers back into his briefcase and closing it.
Yeah, and jumps back to the group and goes, she's not evil. She just makes minimum wage. Let's not. Why we gotta mess with these poor workers?
If she was evil, would she say she was?
True. You know, if she was evil, we would have been right.
Yeah.
See, this is why, guys. I'm not a thinky. I'm not a thinky.
What was her name?
What was her name? Yeah.
Oh yeah, please.
Wasn't it Barbara?
Barbara's the villain's name.
Cooper, you've got amazing ears.
Oh, why, thank you. It's one of my best skills. I learned it tunneling in the mines.
And it for days now. He's got ears like a pigeon, that one.
But my eyes don't quite make up for it. It balances out. So you'll have to help me if I miss a few swings of my Cooper every now and then.
I suppose so. Did you happen to ask the lady what her job was, or did you just walk away?
And then Dunk turns back again to the lady. Sorry, what's your deal? What's the job? Hi, I'm Dunk.
Hi, Dunk. I couldn't help it over here. My name's Deborah. Brenda. Fuck.
She doesn't even know her own name.
That's mighty suspicious.
Sometimes too.
Yeah,
Let's not
my name's
Deborah about
Brenda. It's Brenda. My name's Brenda.
Are you sure it's Brenda?
I'm 100% positive. Wait, let me check my
Is that your
ID.
final answer? Go ahead.
It's my final. I'm blocking it in. Yes,
All right.
it's Brenda.
Names
Look
are
at you
hard.
one.
Names
Brenda,
are
you
hard.
on the board.
Names are hard, but yours should be at least easier. You've had it all your life, or at least as long as you've chosen it.
The quest. Can I tell you about the quest?
Right, the quest.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we're here to do some coopering, aren't we?
Yes. So there's a dungeon in this town, and it needs. Oh, I lost my Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. My connection went all wibbly wobbly. There's a dungeon in this. There's a dungeon in this town. All of it was undone by the adventurers who came before, so we just need help resetting it. You can find the nice little job posting on the board over there. But basically, we got to relock the doors, reset the traps, bring the riddle troll back to life. Things like that.
Question.
Answer.
You need sweeping.
Always, yeah. Sleeping would be very helpful.
Right. I'm in.
Mugwort's gonna scramble on over to the board, and if he's tall enough, try and reach it down, and if not, just kind of like grabby hands.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a difficulty score 8 skulker check.
Okay, so I rolled 2d6 and add the numbers.
And
And
add
it's
your
a skulker.
skulker score.
0. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, so you can't quite reach it. It's a little too tall.
And Dunk just
He's
like,
gonna
had
grab his stick horse and try and like wave it and like trying to pull it down with his stick horse.
Can Dunk grab them by the waist and just like lift them up?
Yeah. Make a difficulty score 6 brute check. Mugwort's really really light, really easy to lift.
He's a wee lad.
Great.
He's a wee
That's
lad.
a brute check. That is a 12.
Yeah, you easily lift Mugwort up. Mugwort, you see 3 different postings. I'm sorry. Hey, what are you doing? my dog is acting suspicious. Come here.
Ask your dog its name.
Looking like a Deborah right about now.
You see 3 job postings on the board. The first one says, help required resetting a dungeon for future adventurers. Need assistance relocking doors, resetting traps, and bringing the riddle troll back to life. See Brenda at the corner booth for more information. You see, my shop basement is infested with rats. Please assist me in finding a new home for them. I will pay handsomely. And the shepherds on the north part of town have gone missing and the sheep are running rampant. I don't know what to do about this. I fear I may be next. Send and then the note ends.
Mugwort's gonna grab all 3 and stuff the second and the third one into his little pouch, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, put me down now. I'm done. I got the paper."
It looked like you grabbed more than one.
Dunk
later.
Like a couple like inches just low, but you'll still break. No.
His knees buckle a little bit. He's gonna kind of like brush himself off, trying to regain some of his dignity from being hoisted.
Teamwork.
I'm gonna scamper back over to the rest of the table and smack the paper down on the table, which I imagine is like eye level.
Yeah.
Be like, here's the paper.
I lean down and look for the name. See Brenda?
It says Brenda, yes.
All right, checks out.
What's the name?
It's Brenda.
Brenda? All right.
I think she said Brenda, right? Not Deborah?
Brenda. I'm Brenda.
No, I think
yes.
she said Deborah.
No, I said Brenda.
Brenda, what was
Yeah.
your name?
I
Yeah, I
did.
thought
It
someone
was
said it was
Barbara.
Barbara.
wasn't it? It was Barbara. Cooper thinks it's Barbara.
I do remember someone saying Barbara.
Someone said
I think
Barbara.
that
Wasn't me. I didn't
I thought
say
you should-
Barbara.
No, you just said Barbara right now.
I definitely.
Well,
heard
if
it.
you're Brenda, then who's Barbara?
Who's
don't know.
Deborah? Wait, wasn't there a Deborah at a point?
Wait, if you're Brenda and that's Deborah and that's Barbara, then who's driving this thing?
But is this tavern on wheels? How much are you paying for this job, Brenda?
Hey, let Barbara explain the quest, guys.
Well, what if I knew where she was? All right.
interrupting.
Brenda. My name is Brenda.
Yeah, it's Dolores. Carry on. What was it?
It's
About the quest.
it's 15 gold to pop for each person who's on
15
the
gold
quest.
each.
15 gold each.
That's
But-
pretty good.
What about
We
20?
just gotta close some doors.
That's
Like
like
lock some
30 bowls of
doors.
soup.
It's a lot of soup, yeah.
I'm gonna be real. My necromancy is kind of dusty. I'm kind of rusty. You know, I've never done it before, but I feel like I could. You know,
I interned with a lich for a bit. I think I can do
It's
that.
the riddle troll bringing him back to life is the most important part of the quest. So we do
Oh,
need
don't
to
worry.
make sure that
Would,
happens.
would a bonk on his Cooper wake him up?
No. Yes.
Question.
Yes.
What do you mean by back to life? Like if he was standing, like propped up sort of thing, that'd be fine?
Well, no, he needs to be able to tell
He's
the
just kinda
riddles.
Yeah, no, guys, I've brought a few things back to life. A couple of times. That won't be no problem.
maybe
Good.
We could just make a
tell them
sign. Just put a
riddle.
sign.
They'll wake up so they can answer it.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good thinking.
You've never done any necromancy, have you?
Or dabbled. Didn't work out.
No, you need like hearts and blood in like a bit of like stool and
Do you have any other questions for me, or can I leave this? I have to pee really badly.
Where is this dungeon?
That's important.
That's a good one.
Yes. It's right outside. There's a big billboard. It says dungeon here, and there's an
Oh, it just said-
arrow.
Oh, is that the one
Oh.
that's the one we passed when we came in?
Ah,
Yeah.
dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
The
walking by
only-
that one and saying that says dungeon on it, doesn't it?
The only
Yeah.
one in town. Yeah, but it's closed, right? Because we got to reset it. So
Is the door locked?
it should be now.
No
That's the whole
problem.
point.
Oh, we're locking the doors. Gotcha.
On the way out. Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
way-
So
No,
Not
go
when
to
we
the
go.
end. Go
No.
all the way to the end, and
All
then
right.
work your way back and look up when you're done.
hey,
All right, yeah.
Deborah, Cooper has a question. If Cooper misplaces a lock or something like that, does that get Cooper a reset error? Maybe a bit of trouble?
Uh, I'll start deducting gold for everything that's not done correctly.
All right, well,
Wait,
Cooper would much appreciate it if a team leader came in after we reset it to check the dungeon.
Stop! No. This is not an escape room, please.
Did you just bring me back to my old job?
Yeah. Another question. Yes.
yeah, so just one question, Catherine.
Not
So,
Catherine.
are you
It's
gonna-
Brenda.
It's Deborah. Come on, everyone.
leave the horse alone.
Listen,
problem.
stop
Right.
mixing up Brenda's Cooper. She's had it her whole life.
Right.
Sorry, Becky. Sorry. We're
What was your question?
So you're gonna go and check it before you pay us. Is that what's happening? Maybe we
Yeah.
get like a bit up front, you know?
What does that mean? In order to check, wouldn't you have to go all the way through the dungeon
And
just to
undo all
make
our work.
sure?
Right.
Yeah, you'd have to undo all
Yeah.
our work just to make sure you did it.
I can check in other ways.
Well,
Because I
imagine-
really have to pee.
Right. Go and do
I'm
what you
sorry,
need. We'll
Deborah.
take care of the dungeon. Not a
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
All right. Meet me back here
All right. See you in a
when
bit,
you're
Tracy.
done. Okay.
All right.
And she just runs off to the bathroom.
Does anybody else think that Deborah was maybe a little bit, had like a stick up her arse or something?
A
little bit.
She seemed a little uptight.
A little bit of a stickling, Cooper. To be honest, she didn't appreciate our jibs and our jabs.
Didn't.
She did need to be. I mean,
That's
she might be.
I think it's
right,
excusable.
but relieved
It is-
herself. You
I
know.
agree. I've been there. I've been to the point where I had to pee.
I
so
haven't
bad
peed in
forgot my own
70
name.
years. Why does anyone need to pee?
WOGDTO, that's not good.
You just hold it. I don't understand.
He's good.
Don't do full steps back.
Is this canon that Bodo's never peed?
Yeah.
No, that Bodo hasn't peed in 70 years.
Yeah.
But
on.
why? Cooper wants to know why you stopped.
To teach myself discipline.
Maybe we should just go to the
That's
dungeon.
it's an honorable venture.
I just saw you drink 3 huge meads. What? Where does it go? What?
Oh no, I have to go. I have to go. I'm just holding it.
Listen, they don't. They don't call him Big Bladder Butter for nothing. All right, let's just get going.
We should probably head to this dungeon. I'm sure Brenda would appreciate if we started as soon as possible.
And we just stop talking about this and head out.
Let's just go.
Mugwort will mount his stick horse and start trotting off towards the
are you going full gait, half gait?
At a pace where he can match pace with the rest of his party. Since he is a halfling, that's probably a full gait.
Full gait, understood.
The same with my broom, I just walk.
Yeah, absolutely. So you all head out of the Inn and Tavern. And sure enough, literally right outside, there's a billboard with like a bright neon sign, like blinking arrow that's like dungeon, enter here. And then like a little mound of dirt with like a door through it. The door is open. It looks like the lock was picked.
You know, if they didn't want anyone coming in, they probably shouldn't have put a sound outside.
That's what I'm saying. But
good idea.
You didn't hear her though. They wanted people to come through and Cooper this place up. It's a dungeon. That's what it's for.
I suppose.
That's fair enough.
Now, so should we go to the back and work our way forward?
I believe that's what what's the name?
Yeah.
Sarah said.
Did they give us a checklist to mark off the Coopers when we're done?
It was the locks, the riddle troll, resetting like the traps and like plates and stuff like that.
I appreciate your memory, Punklestone. What would we do without you?
Mind like a steel trap.
Mind like a steel. That's what we always say about you, Punklestone.
They don't call
mind like a steel trap.
They don't call him Memory Mugwort for nothing.
All right, let's get in this thing.
Yeah. So you start to head through this like long winding hallway. And as you go through, you see like chests that have been opened, doors that have been blasted down, like a couple like bats are kind of like on the ground. And you make your way back, and sure enough, you see like this big pedestal that's got like a spotlight above it, like shining on it. It's empty. And on the ground, there is like a gray-skinned troll.
Oh.
Does it look dead?
Oh, shame.
Oh, it looks super dead.
It looks like he's Cooper, this last Cooper.
Well, don't work magic.
Can I use my sonic screwdriver to scan its vitals to see how it died?
Go ahead and make a erudite check and add 1 to it because you're using an item.
Okay, cool. So I have 1 in erudite, so +2, and then it's 2d6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So 2d6 plus 2, that is 5, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. Yeah. So this is a moderate task. You use your sonic screwdriver to kind of scan the riddle troll's body. You see like a couple slash marks, some like blood on their shirt. You get the sense that they were stabbed.
Mm-hmm. Understand. Anybody got a sewing kit with him?
Mugwort is busy in the corner lighting some incense to make the room smell a little bit less like dead troll.
Oh, it helps.
I pull up a
Smart move. Sewing kit, or maybe something to wax we can use to seal up the wounds.
I pull up a rope. Is this good?
Maybe a little thick.
Cooper pulls out a hammer. Would this help bring his Cooper back?
Well, we gotta sew it. Well, Cooper, we gotta make sure that all the wounds are closed, because if we bring him back and he starts bleeding again, he's just gonna bleed right out of the wounds and he's gonna die again.
Oh, Cooper didn't think of that. You're very smart. Are you a doctor? You got your sonic Cooper. You know so much about medicine.
I do have a PhD.
Dunk
What
is
does that
just
stand for?
Dunk
A
is just kind of
philosophical doctorate. A doctorate of philosophy.
philosophy.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
sit and think about ways to bring him back then, can't you, Cooper?
Oh,
Well, I did, and I'm offering solutions. I don't know what else you want from me, Cooper.
Dunk is just standing behind you silently, holding like a little tin of like tusk wax, just like
Dunk, that is exactly what we need.
Cooper's gonna grab at a string coming out of his shirt and just start pulling on it to try and get us some twine.
And he just ends up like unraveling most of his shirt. He's like,
But that
All
worked.
right, Doc, Cooper's got a Cooper for you.
All right. Now all we need is
Magic.
something small and pokey. We put the little bit of twine, we wrap it up, and then we use the wax to seal it.
I got you already. Notch lock pick, get it right in there.
All right. Now, who has the most deftest of fingers?
That'd be me. I can just touch a lock and it opens right up.
Of course, sibling. I should have known. Here you go. Yeah, here's the twine. You do it.
Right. I lean over the body. What am I doing?
You. All right. You're
Sewing
gonna.
up
You're,
the Coopers. All
you're gonna
those little
sew him.
Coopers on his body, you want to sew him up so his red Cooper doesn't come out when we wake him up.
All right. Slowly go and start poking it.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a skulker check and add 2 because you're using 2 items.
All right. That is 4, 3, 7. My skulker is 2, so we're at 9 plus 2 is 11.
You watch as Nora expertly stitches these wounds up. They're a natural. They've spent so much of their life with Bada that they've learned kind of how to do this in order to support their necromancy. And yeah, you zip zap stitch them right up.
All right. I think we're done.
right. Dunk, if you want to take your wax and you can just seal up the little bits and bops, and then we get into the hard part.
Yeah, for sure. And then like Dunk takes the wax and like starts like exfoliating the like the troll skin, just like full skincare routine, and like also like and stuff. You know, make sure like this troll wakes up feeling fresh. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. The shiniest troll skin you've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
All right, everyone. Are you ready to partake in the darkest of magics?
Well, I am a priest. I feel like if you need to do your little circle thing, I'll just be in the corner with my...
Close your eyes.
The incense is actually a great touch. It's wonderful for atmosphere.
Nice.
So everyone, if you want to just circle around, hold hands.
Oh, I love Ring Around the Rosies. It's my favorite.
This will kind of be like that, except for instead of all falling down, someone stands up.
Good.
Oh, that's a plot twist if Cooper's ever heard one.
Wait. Quick question, my friends.
Yes.
When we bring this troll back, what's gonna keep him from all of us? You know what I'm saying here?
It's so troll. What's he gonna do? Riddle us to death?
That's what I'm
we
a little
could tie up his Coopers. We could tie up his Coopers and then free him before we leave the dungeon. So he's a challenge for the next Coopers that come in here.
I was planning on just running.
We could stab him. We could stab him. That seemed to work for the last person.
Well, when we bring him back, Cooper's got a bunch of hammers and I'll hit him really hard and it's Cooper.
Right. So here's the plan. We bring him back immediately. Cooper's going to bludgeon him.
Wait, no. I think Margaret has a point. I think we might need to do this through.
I'm going to stand at the troll's head with my biggest hammer.
Wait, before we press the... I don't think we have enough... We don't have enough twine to fix that.
I got rope. We're good.
Okay. I feel as though maybe he'd be like brought back to life from like hell or whatever they're from, and then be like, "Oh, word! These people brought me back. Let's."
And then they just knock him out. Just bring him back.
Wait, no, okay.
I'm beginning to see.
The rope. Let's use the rope. Let's tie up his hands, and then when we bring him back, he can't smash us. We'll explain the situation. We'll see if he's feeling cordial. We let him go. If he doesn't, we leave him tied.
If he can't be Brenda has to. Cooper will do his Cooper.
Wait, no, we don't want to bludgeon him because we need him alive for Deborah. When Deborah comes, Deborah can release him.
Oh yeah, Deborah will just come back and
Do the whole
untie his
walkthrough
Cupers.
anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
God.
She didn't say we had to like let him be free and walking around. She just said bring him back. So let's tie up his iron and someone who's good at tying knots. I'm not good at tying knots.
Right, I guess I'll do this. Grab my rope and I'm like, finally.
They don't call them not tying Nora for nothing.
Nora knots.
Don't call him Nora Knot.
Nora knots.
Yeah, you tie up this troll's hands real good.
All right. Everyone, hold hands while I say the repeat after me. After I'll start saying the ritual, and then you repeat what I'm saying, and then we also have to like slowly walk around the body as we do it. All right.
So ring around the roses.
What? No, it's kind of like ring around the rosy. Yes, Nora.
Question.
Yeah.
We're doing a counterclockwise or clockwise?
Counterclockwise.
All right.
That's the most magical direction. Because we're fighting against time. You understand?
Oh, we're going back to bring him back.
We're turning back time. Yes. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. Now hold me hand. Don't be scared. All right.
We all hold hands.
All right. Are we all holding hands now?
I can confirm.
All right. Here we go. Ring around the rosy.
Pocket full of Coopers.
No, you have to say Cooper.
Son of a.
So we have to start
Maybe
over
Cooper
now.
shouldn't participate in this here.
Cooper, you can hum along as
Can do.
All right.
And do
Ring-
Cooper, they call him.
Ring around the rosy.
Ring around.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket full of posies.
Full of Bosie, yep, remember that one.
Ashes to ashes.
Ashes to Ashes, good David Bowie song.
You're coming back to life.
Coming back to life. Come on now.
And there, it should be done. It should be alive now.
Bada, go ahead and make me an erudite roll to see how good your spell casting is.
Probably like +6, right?
Do we count as items? Do we get to add one for everyone?
Yeah, you can add 4 extra to it because of your items that you were using.
I love treating my friends as objects.
Yay!
Oh no, one of them fell. That's a 6 and a 4. That's 10 plus 1 is 11 plus 4 is 15.
Yeah, you watch as this this really, really shiny troll pops up and goes,
Bossy.
"Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Greetings.
If you wish to move past me,
hang on.
answer me this."
Don't have to interrupt you there.
We're not here to search your Cooper. We're just here to reset it.
My what?
Yeah, but
Your Cooper, this place we're in.
Why are my hands tied?
We were afraid you
forgot
would
about-
smash us.
Please
I'm a-
understand. I am very small.
I am a riddle troll. I have no weapons, only wits.
see,
You-
that's what
you do
I
have-
said.
No, wait. No, he has hands. He's lying. Riddlers are always lying. I
Wait,
don't
if,
trust
if
them.
you don't have weapons, why did they take away your Cooper last time they faced you?
My
That's a
what?
real riddle.
Your life.
Oh, well, yeah.
I like how Bodo's my translator.
Yeah.
I'm very fluent in Bodo. I mean, in Cooper.
Yeah.
But this is a bit like,
Oh,
as
no.
well as your PhD in philosophy, you took a minor in Cooper.
Mine in Cooper.
Well, the way it works here at this here dungeon, you either answer my 3 riddles or you kill me, and that's how you get the treasure. Yeah.
And you're all right with that deal?
Well, I mean, they bring me back to life, so yeah. Yeah.
How many times has this happened to you?
At least 7.
And how many of those times did you wake up with your hands tied?
None.
I
You
go and do the
really-
knot on his hands.
Let me ask you this.
You said you want not his hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Troll,
He's,
let me ask you this. How many Koopas are you getting paid for this? Because to me, it sounds like your Koopa is getting exploited by the one who controls the means of the Koopa.
he looks at Bada.
Cooper's asking, how much money are you being paid to do this job? Because it seems like your labor is being exploited by those who own the means of production. The production in this case being the dungeon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You should have just said that, kid.
He did say that.
That's what I did say. Do you have a Koopa problem? Do you need to get your little Koopas checked?
we don't call him Cooper the communicator for nothing.
I get to live here for free, which is a pretty sweet deal. It's a nice dungeon. A lot of riddle trolls would kill for stuff like this, and I get
you live where you work, which means you're always technically on the clock.
Well, yeah, you never know when an adventurer is going to come.
This is textbook labor exploitation.
I also get a weekly stipend of $50 a week. It's not a bad gig.
But you're dead most of the time, it seems.
Of the bourgeoisie taking advantage of the poor riddled proletariat.
The riddled proletariat.
Are you allowed to? Are the riddle trolls allowed to unionize?
Oh, we do have a union. It used to be much worse.
Let me ask you a Koopa. Did I give you a Koopa to sit on, or do you have to stand all day?
Question. Chair.
That was it. Those were only two.
Those were the two. Yeah, there were only two Koopas.
I mean, I can sit if I want.
On the floor, I mean, like the chairs.
When you're dead or when you're awake?
Well, when I'm dead, I'm sitting. You know what I mean? No, I got a chair right behind this little hidey hole here.
Where do riddle trolls go when they die?
What?
Do you get care when you need your Koopas checked or your Koopas cleaned?
Eyes and teeth.
Oh, yeah, I get health care.
All right. Well,
where do riddle trolls go when they die?
Well,
is a hell.
Well, I am a priest. I can answer that question.
Yeah.
Mugwort.
Very presumptuous of you to assume we go to hell.
Sorry, I just assume everyone goes that. I don't think heaven really exists.
All right, we need to break that down later. Okay, anyway, when any creature, good or bad, when they die, they kind of go to this next sort of place, and that's where they kind of get the breakdown. They get the stats. They get to figure out whether or not they were a good person or a bad person.
Like hell.
Well, no, that's not quite.
We meet the riddle god. We gotta answer a riddle.
And that's it. Maybe for some people.
I'm sorry, I was just watching Jay slowly lower their head. All right, I guess that's most of my questions.
Okay.
Wait, I have one more.
Is your name Riddle Troll, or do you actually have a Koopa that you go by?
Name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my name's Carl.
Carl, nice to meet you. I'm Mugwort.
He was like, kind of straight up going for the handshake.
I'm Koopa, if you didn't figure it out. Good to meet you.
I didn't know that. Mugwort, you said you had a question?
Yes, the treasure that you had before. We're here to reset the dungeon. Is there something that we can put there? I've got the rest of my incense.
No, it's like a magical thing, so it just automatically happens. That one you don't have to worry about that.
Great. All right.
Brenda didn't give you the rundown?
We got some of one.
Not particularly.
Oh, all right.
Nora, you had your hand up first.
It's a seminar.
A riddle troll seminar.
So you said the treasure resets magically. Why don't they do that with the doors?
I don't know. I just work here, kid.
Oh, riddle, you can't answer.
Hey. We take that very seriously in my culture.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to take that away from you. It's just you seem not to
Wow.
understand. All right. Cooper, you had your hand up next. I'm not here to be questioned. I'm not the one
Wow.
Just step away for a bit.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna smoke. You all can continue. I'll translate for Cooper from over here.
Oh, thank you, Bodo. Now listen. say you're very involved with the Coopers and the Coopers of this here dungeon. Maybe you'd want to tag along with us and help us put a Cooper there and a Cooper there so we don't misplace anything.
I honestly have no idea what he just fucking said.
I don't think any amount of school could translate.
I think that was Cooper slang. I'm not familiar with any.
It's okay, Boto. It's okay. It's a dialect, and I know sometimes it's hard to pick up on the intricacies of the Coopers versus the Coopers. Yeah, but what I was trying to say is when Coopers come in here to reset the Cooper, do you know the Coopers?
Oh, adventurers, dungeons. The other one can either be translated as like path or like the sequence in which one moves through a place.
The second Cooper, Boto. The second Cooper. You nailed it. Hammer right on the Cooper.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to learn the nuance of Cooper. I only minored. If I had gone the full major, I would have done the full 4 years. I would have understood.
It's an immersion thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Dunk reaches out and like puts both of the hands on Carla's shoulders and goes, "Carla, I've been where you've been before, man. Before I was an adventurer, I was a pit warden, okay? It was just me and that pit. Me, the pit me, the void, emptiness, space."
Okay, take your time.
He's gonna turn to Cooper and go, I don't really ever leave this part, so I can't really tell you about the rest of the Cooper.
It's okay. Cooper understands. When Cooper was growing up, he couldn't leave his Cooper either.
Right. You and me, kid, we're the same.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Carl. We got places to be.
We've got the rest of the dungeon to go.
I gotta say, you're the most chatty group that's come in here. I appreciate it. It's nice to have some company.
That's why they pay us.
That's good. Yep.
All right. Well,
all right. Well, let's move on.
He pulls his chair.
Where he came from.
He pulls his chair out from behind the little hole in the wall and then sits.
Good to meet you, Coral.
All right, call the chair haver. We'll see you around.
Bye.
Goodbye, Carl. It was very nice to meet you.
Chair haver, nice touch.
A fantasy capitalism.
Yeah, I hope the next people don't kill me. All right, bye.
Would you like us to put a little sign out front saying that you're harmless and you just tell riddles?
I just want them to answer my riddles. That'd be
all
great.
Right. Yeah, we can ask that.
Why did the last Coopers kill you?
I don't know. They didn't let me finish my riddles, and then I was dead.
Murder Coopers.
That's really messed up.
Have you considered lying about a curse? Curses seem to work. Like, if you don't answer my riddles, the riddle demon will catch you in a week and murder you.
You see, they don't really let me get that far.
Have a sign.
We can put that on the sign.
Okay, yeah, two signs.
Two signs.
Curse troll, beware.
Curse troll, do not kill. Troll only tells riddles, doesn't kill.
Might be too many words there, but we'll figure it out.
We can figure it out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, Carlisle, it was really nice to meet you. You have a great rest of your day.
So close. Bye.
Bye, Conan.
Goodbye, Conan.
As you walk out of the last room of this dungeon, there is a door that was leading from one part of the hallway to the other.
Can I try and unpick the lock?
You can absolutely try and unpick the lock. Go ahead and give me a skulker check.
Let's see. 6.
Yeah, no, this one is hard. This is like the hardest door you've ever come across. You give the sense that it'll get easier as you keep moving back, but no, this one is it's not locking.
Can I open the door again and look around on the other side to see if there's a lock on that side?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I just look over and I just say, "Oh yeah, Patrick, can you lock the door behind us?"
You don't get anything.
Were you talking to Carl?
Oh yeah, Carl.
What?
Can you lock the door behind us, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
Part of the job.
All right.
I close the door.
You hear a click, and the door locks. In this next part of the hallway, you see there's like. You saw this when you were walking in, but for the sake of time, I didn't describe it then. Not like I'm making this up on the spot or anything. On the ground, there's like parts of it where it is like open, and there are snakes that are kind of hanging out in the ground. And you get the sense that you got to recover the snake pits.
Koopa doesn't like snakes.
He says and just backs away.
They're so cute, though.
They're just pretty cute snakes. Some of them have little hats.
Look at these fancy gentlemen. Where are they going? A snake soiree?
Mugwort's gonna start throwing breadcrumbs into the pit from his rations.
Oh, they start freaking out.
Koopa's never seen snakes with hats before.
There's a cowboy snake, or a cow snake, if you will. There's a snake with a fake mustache and a fake beard, a snake with some glasses.
I don't know who gave these snakes just a box of costumes, but I went.
Snakes with every fiber of my being.
Are there any like costumes laying about? Does it look like this is part of the challenge, or does it look like this is just a for fun thing?
Make an erudite check.
No, I don't have any of that, so it's gonna be
Koopa got a 7.
Yeah, you start looking around and you see that there are some empty boxes that say like place disguises here.
Well, guess we gotta take the Koopas off and put them in the Koopa.
No.
Oh, don't worry, Mugwort. This just means that they'll get.
Oh, that wasn't Mugwort. That was just Meg.
Oh.
I just am attached to these snakes with hats. Mugwort's like gung ho.
Their hats are their identities.
There's an empty Koopa where their Koopas go.
How will they know which one is which?
As you look in the box.
With like a top hat and a mustache, and says, "Look at this little guy's eyes, and say you'll take his top hat. Look at him."
I slowly take off the top hat.
Don't call him attack. Back away from him.
I'm sorry. It's part of the job. We've got to take off the hat.
I mean, they're gonna get it back next time somebody comes through.
I don't understand.
So you see Cooper in the box. There's like a little guide to which costumes belong on what snakes. So it's like the one with stripes, like can't have a hat but needs glasses, and it's like this like weird logic puzzle with the snake.
This is the dumbest fucking Koopa ever. Let's take these hats off.
Wait, is this entire dungeon just riddles? Was there a troll at the end of it that tells riddles if everything is a riddle?
Got a bad feeling about this next room.
I'm not sure if I like Deborah's approach at creating dungeons.
Mugwort is going to sneak a little tiny snake and put it in his sleeve for later.
For later.
The little tongue starts licking your arm.
Oh, that's so cute.
Can I just grab a handful of snakes and start shaking them into the container?
Sure. Yeah. They're used to it. They all kind of hang cross-eyed.
Manhandling these boys.
Okay, here we go. I lift up my broom with the other hand and just start sweeping hats off into the.
Some of the snakes kind of like it. They like the feeling of the broom.
Hogwarts using his stick horse to grab the ones from the hats from the ones in the pit still.
Are any of them getting angry?
No.
Oh.
These are the chillest snakes I've ever seen.
They took
friends
their
with these
Koopas
snakes.
this morning, that's for sure.
I know you don't like snakes. Did you want to try this little guy? He's nice.
No,
Did you want
I
to give
used
him a
to
little?
have I used to have a Koopa of my own at home, and ever since I lost poor Barnabas, it just couldn't be with another Koopa.
I understand.
Put him in a cannon, I did. Shot him into the ocean. Not my proudest moment. I
don't
wondering-
understand anymore.
I
Cooper,
was
that's not
performing
good.
a bit of an experiment, so I took Barnabas, put him in the Koopa, pointed it towards the everlasting sea, and sent him on his way. I wanted to see if he'd come back Koopa, but had to bury him in a Koopa.
So we've heard this story before, but it hits different now in here.
Cooper, go ahead and make me another erudite check with advantage.
The last time I told the story, I thought it was a metaphor.
Either a 9 or a 5. Oh, no.
So
That's a
you-
9.
You see one of the snakes in Nora's hand looks exactly like Barnabas.
Well, that one looks a bit like Barnabas. Barnabas was a Koopa, not much resemblance to snakes, but
Oh, Dunk looks like Boto. Just like
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
But if you guess
Barnabas-
this, what Barnabas is, because Barnabas is canonically a certain type of animal. I don't know. Cooper will be crazy.
My first thought was a dolphin.
listen,
Uh,
No, you say dolphin, and Cooper's just
a parrot? Fish? Is it a fish of some sort?
Dog.
It's a bird. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
bird.
okay, all right.
Corn on the cob.
It's a cow.
Chimpanzee. It's a monkey.
there you go. There's the Koopa.
Yeah, this
Sorry.
snake looks a lot like a monkey.
yeah.
It's got a tail and everything.
No, it's got a very long Koopa, which Barnabas had quite the Koopa. So.
It's got a monkey mask. That's the costume that it has on it.
It's got the Donkey Kong tie.
So yeah, you declothe these snakes and you put them back in the pits. But you do still need to cover the pits back up.
Yes.
good night, sweet.
Is there something around here that we can use to cover it up?
If you'd like to look around, you can make an erudite check.
Can I also look around?
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
I'm just gonna keep sweeping.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8,
Yes.
10.
10,
I got a 4.
a 4. Dunk, you're looking. You're not seeing much. Bodo and Mugwort, two of you are kind of.
Like, it's so pretty.
The two of you are in the other part of the hallway, and you both kind of, as you're stepping, one of your feet starts to slide, and you notice that there's like a lid that was kind of blending in with the ground.
There it is. Should we move this, or should we get one of the bigger ones to do that?
I was gonna say I can give it my best. I have been hitting the gym lately, so
I've noticed that you've been
give it a
getting the
go.
gains. You've been getting the gains.
Big and strong. Small and strong. Small but strong.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being small. I'm not necessarily a very tall, racially ambiguous person myself.
I'd like to roll a brute check to try and push the thing back over.
Go for it.
Can I assist them?
Yeah, you can go take advantage, Mugwort.
I got a 10.
Ooh. Yeah, you lift
Means
this up.
stacked.
You
Look at him go.
can easily recover the snake pits of disguise.
What a strong little guy.
Ah,
Nice. See, all that working out, it's really paying off.
Plus,
Oh,
you've been
dude.
eating your fruits and Koopas.
We start calling you Muscles Mugwort.
I can't with the nicknames they give me every time. So anyone else have anything they want to do before you leave the snake pit room?
Oh, wait. Sorry. Before it gets covered all the way, Mugwort's going to look at the snake in his sleeve and say,
do you want to stay with your friends here? Do you want to come with us?
I'm gonna roll odd or even, Meg.
odd, please.
He looks up at you and slithers further into your sleeve.
Excellent, my friend.
He kind of gently pats his sleeve.
You're gonna need to give him a name.
Really hope that one wasn't important to the riddle.
Oh, I should get one from my goon name generator in our "we're only gonna do this once" Discord that you can join.
Sick plug.
Thank you. I just kind of made that up. Okay. Someone pick. Wow. Kendo, do you want to pick a letter of the alphabet?
B.
Oh boy.
B, and then Jay, do you want to pick a month?
June.
Okay.
Everybody, I would like to introduce you to Deepa Clumpworth.
It's a beautiful name.
Oh, goodness,
I love them.
so you can see.
Dunk is just weeping.
That's a mighty regal Cooper. You just gave him. It'll stick for life.
The family
Pat
name.
Dunk on the back. It's gonna be all right, Dunk.
It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, Deeper Clumpworth enjoys the affection.
Excellent.
As you head out of the room, you kind of look behind you to see, it looks like there was a giant rock that was covering this opening.
Right. Dunk, how about you? You're big and strong.
I'm big.
I can help you out. Don't
do
worry
this.
about
I'm
it.
pretty strong. I know I
Dunk,
don't
you're
look like
big.
it.
Mugwort, you're strong.
Teamwork. Okay. Yeah. Can I make a brute roll to?
Look, Cooper, why didn't you help out on this one? I got to make sure that Deepa's getting all settled.
Yeah, my Coopers are a lot bigger than they look.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Cooper, also go ahead and make a brute check.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
Oh, I rolled so badly. Oh. Okay, that's a 6.
10.
Cooper, a 10. So combined, that's exactly what you needed.
Hey.
As the two of you kind of roll this boulder back to cover up the entryway into the snake disguise room. You turn around and it looks like there's like a rug that's been lifted and some sort of puzzle that they put together on the ground.
All right. I guess we just have to take apart the puzzle.
And hide the Coopers somewhere, I guess.
Maybe.
Okay.
Would make sense. You're a clever one, Cooper.
Listen, I used to work at this place, but we do something similar to what we're doing now. Cooper didn't like it though.
Too real.
But we don't have the Cooper to talk about that. Let's reset the room.
All right.
The glitch in Cooper's eye disappears.
1,000-yard stare.
Just holding puzzle pieces.
As you're looking around, there's a chest that's open with like an unlocked lock on it as well in this room.
Oh, don't worry, gang. I'll go.
What's inside the chest?
No, nothing.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's where the puzzle pieces are supposed to go, Dunk.
Don, put that together.
Oh, I was gonna put like a cowboy hat from the last one.
Wait, you didn't keep one of those, did you? That's supposed to go in the trunk.
Hey,
That's a good question. Does your snake still have his costume?
No, he's just the snake.
Okay.
Dunk took time out herself to take that cowboy hat, and it's like big
So we
size.
took-
It's like really tiny.
We took one snake and a separate costume.
Dunk,
I
no,
got
we
this
can't.
cowboy hat fair and square
No,
in a
don't.
round of fake poker. Okay, I heard this.
Dunk, no, they're gonna the next adventurers aren't gonna be able to complete the riddles if you're taking pieces of the riddle.
There's multiple cowboy snakes.
But if there are multiple cowboy snakes and one cowboy hat missing, that means one of those snakes are gonna go without the cowboy hat.
No, the one I took it from, he had like a vest and a sheriff badge. You can tell. He's one of them.
I'm just saying.
More than their hats. Okay.
All right.
Mugwort would like to unroll the boulder and go back into the snake disguise room. And do I need to roll for that?
No, you're good.
Okay. He's going to get out. He's gonna get out his bear trap and kind of saw off a piece of his cloak and make a new little cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He's also gonna go over to Nora and cut off a little piece of the rope and enchant it to look like a tiny snake. This is the replacement snake.
Yeah, go ahead and make me just like one classic erudite check to see how you do with that.
What we call you.
Oh my gosh, I rolled 2 6s. +1.
That's so good.
The most important role of the stream.
Snake roll.
Save the game. Save the game.
Important role, baby.
Mastermind.
Brenda was not going to be happy. Yeah, this looks exactly like a snake and exactly like a tiny cowboy hat. The artistry is honestly quite impressive.
This is what we call you Mugwort the Mediator.
Mugwort's gonna go back and roll the boulder back in place.
All right, problem solved. You got your tiny hat. Put it on your head.
Or maybe don't, because Clark might see us when we go back.
Mugwort, I owe you a debt on this day. And Dunk takes a knee and just...
You're still like a good foot above his head.
Absolutely. Just like, I owe you a favor, my friend.
He's gonna reach up and pat your face.
It's okay, my friend. It's okay.
Beautiful.
And then like
Doing up.
Dunk puts a tiny hat on. Like,
Dapper Dunk.
What are we gonna do about these puzzle pieces?
Erase the puzzle pieces.
In the chest. In the chest.
In the chest, yeah. Just like get on hands and knees and just start.
Do we need to leave one out to put under the rug? I mean, the rug is baffling me, I will be honest.
Wait, is question. Just doing the voice. Is the picture that's on the puzzle the same that's on the rug?
No, the picture on the puzzle is a picture of the rock moving.
Oh. Then what's on the rug? What's the rug? What's
the rug? I mean, are you looking at the rug?
Yeah, I'll look at the rug.
It's just like a nice rug.
Nice.
Is this part of the puzzle? Or did someone just leave this nice rug here?
I think it's just decoration, you know? Dungeon chic.
Dungeon ambience.
All right. I start rolling up the rug.
Could I roll to investigate said rug?
Yeah, absolutely. Make an erudite check.
Suspicious.
A rug
Oh
check.
no, that's only a 6.
I mean, that's not. You're looking at a rug. Not very tricky.
I get distracted by deeper smelling my ear.
As you start rolling up the rug, Bodo Mugwort's kind of looking at it. It just looks like a normal rug.
You eyeing my rug?
It's not your rug. It's not your dungeon.
Well, it doesn't seem like this one's part of the puzzle, so I feel like I'll be taking. Someone just kind of left a nice rug here.
You okay?
Can Dunk
You got a snake.
rug-
Why can't I get a rug?
That rug really ties the room together.
Oh, here, we'll replace this and we'll do the snake. I dropped my rope on the ground.
Now there's
I also have some rope.
Yeah, 2 ropes.
We just arranged the rope in a rectangle on the floor.
It's like a crime scene outline.
And now the rope
It's a
really
rug.
ties the Cupid. And it serves as a pun. It's a rope and it ties the room together.
Oh,
Hey,
Koopa, you're
that's great.
brilliant.
That's
Well,
wonderful.
I have
Wonderful.
known to, come up with a Koopa or two.
Ooh.
All right, we should really put these puzzle pieces. I say as I'm like putting the rug over my shoulder. We should really put these puzzle pieces back in this chest.
I'll start. Cooper's gonna pick up some pieces and put them away.
It's easy enough. They're just puzzle pieces. You put them in the chest.
Shouldn't we hide one of them just so like it's hard? I feel bad for them. I don't want them to get.
I just pick up a piece and throw it around the room.
Don't just start like kicking the puzzle.
Oh wait, Oh, is it? Wait, maybe the rug was supposed to hide one of the pieces.
That's what
I
I'm
think-
saying.
I think that's what it-
A little
No, I think
I
the
mean,
chest
you
is in
can
this
hide it
direction.
in other ways.
Hold
Just
on.
like
Is there a key somewhere that we have to put under the rug for the chest?
Is there a key?
man, Barbara
Where-
just
Goon Wrangler.
Where are
look
you
at the-
looking?
I look on the chest for a key.
Yeah, the key's in the lock.
Hmm.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
no, it was
Makes
here,
sense.
stuck in the Cooper.
And I'll toss it.
No, I overlooked that. Normally used to seeing pics.
Well, assuming they are adventurers, they would just have picks, wouldn't they?
Maybe the last time I didn't have a pic. She's the pic.
adventurous days. Who knows what they're up to?
So true. So true.
Oh, wait. I've got this. Dunk, pick up the chest for me.
All right. Just
Easy enough, yeah.
I put the key under the chest. I just lay it back down.
Amazing.
I
There
am
we go.
down with this. Yep.
Wait, did we lock it first, or did we just pull it out?
Oh, we can just close.
Well, let's just let's close it. and
Yeah,
lock
we
it.
just close the lock.
Do we put anything in there, or is it just a misdirection?
No, we put the most of the puzzle pieces back.
All right,
This
so
is
the
giving me
chest.
mean ideas.
I've not been paying too much attention here. Let's recap. We've kicked some pieces around the room.
Yes.
You
Keys under
threw
the
one. Don't
chest,
forget about the one you threw.
and I threw
Yeah.
one also. All right,
And then
And
the
there's-
rest of them go in the
a
chest.
handful in the chest,
Yeah,
which is locked, and the keys under the chest.
correct.
And
I think actually we've made this puzzle much more difficult
We did. We did.
than what it might have been before.
I'm a
We
bit
could
worried
put
that
the rug over the hole in the wall so it looks like a tapestry, so they don't even know where they're trying to go.
No, the rug's coming with me.
Look, I think it's a great souvenir,
Yeah.
but like,
You got a
I need
whole
my-
ass living creature.
I
You
need my 30 bowls of soup out of the sun now.
Yeah, I
Listen,
just got a rug.
Mugwort, not all of us are leaving with a Cooper, but some of us are. So let's just
Don't gotta
also I feel like if we introduce the rug as part of the puzzle, it's going to be more difficult, and then when they
Yeah.
get to the riddle troll, they'll be underwhelmed.
That's very
Wait, do we
I
ever
just
find
think
out? Do we ever find
Nora
out
and
what
I,
this riddle
our
was?
apartment has been needing a rug.
True.
I just feel like this one, after all the trouble we've been through, I mean, we committed grave heresy by committing necromancy. I feel like a rug is the least of.
I've had 2 t-shirts on the floor there for the past 3 years.
Yeah. Just
Right,
let us
right,
have this
right.
rug. All right.
And Mugwort's going to take off his red cloak and put it in the outline of the rug.
That's beautiful.
Now that ties the room together.
There's a little cutout where I cut out the hat.
With the,
for the
yeah,
cowboy.
with that. Yeah, and you start heading to the next room.
Yeah.
I just say, what a mind fuck that room is gonna be.
Yeah.
We made it so much more confusing.
You walk into a room, a couple of pieces.
Listen,
just
anyone,
fall.
and if you
A
guys
bunch
have ever
are in the
played
chest.
at, if you guys have ever
One
played at
always-
or worked in an escape room, they like if you think something is going to be hard, it will be impossible. Like
Yeah.
things that you think will be easy are like almost impossible. So yeah, no one's getting
Yeah.
past this dungeon ever again.
I'm gonna kill Carl.
It's just like the over and up, like there's a red rug. Why is there a cowboy hat in it?
You have to find a cowboy hat in the room.
So yeah, you head to the next room. In between is another door with a lock on it.
All right, let's lock this door.
Right. Let me redeem myself here. I'm gonna try and lock it.
Yeah, skulker check +1 for your lock picks.
Go. 6 + 2 + 1 is a number, and that number is 9. Yes.
Yeah, you lock this.
I'm in college. Yeah.
Quick maps.
Yeah.
Way to go, no luck, Nora.
Yeah, super easy. You feel like you gotten your confidence back. Yeah.
I'm back.
In this room, you know that you're almost back to the end. This is the last room before the entrance room. There are some holes in the wall, some pressure plates on the ground, and like a bunch of arrows that are kind of scattered all around the room.
Like pointing arrows or like pew arrows?
Like pew arrows.
Okay. Had to check.
Do we have to put these back into whatever shot them?
I'd imagine so.
All right.
Right, team. Gather up. Here we go.
Can Doug make an erudite roll to see where like the pressure plates are? Because I'm assuming it's kind of like if you step on a certain area, you shoot.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Cool. Doug's not the smartest. Let's see.
Don't get shot.
Hey, that's a 1 and a 5, and I add nothing. So that's a 6. So.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to see. You see a couple, but most of them blend in.
Oh,
you guys see Cooper in the corner looking really like upset or contemplative, one or the other. You can't really figure it out.
Cooper, what's going on?
Well, this here Cooper win has me thinking. It's got me in a bit of a moral quandary now, hasn't it, Cooper? Wouldn't this make us accessories to Cooper if someone comes in here and loses their Cooper?
You make a good point.
Does this dungeon have a waiver?
We're not
see one on the way in.
Adventurers to adventure, you know.
But what if we dulled the Coopers a bit so that it's non-lethal?
Where's the fun in that?
Wicked.
Yeah.
We can make another sign.
Yes, that's exact. Mugwort, you and I are on the same wavelength. We can add on to the sign. First, obviously, troll curse.
Yep.
Riddle troll curse. Second of all, riddled troll non-violent.
Do not.
Third of all, watch out for the traps. Watch out for the pressure plates with the arrows in the one
We
room.
can put in a little Cooper, and at the bottom with the Cooper, it'll say you might lose your life in this here dungeon.
Yeah, that way.
I can live with that.
Entering the dungeon counts as consent to whatever should happen to you in the dungeon.
It's like an enter at your own risk kind of thing.
I'm beginning to think they might have done that with the sign outside. It says dungeon.
No. There's lots of different kinds of dungeons.
There's some dungeons where it's a bit of a Cooper type situation, and there's some dungeons where it's a bit of a Cooper type situation. So you gotta distinguish.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Dunk just looks at Boto with just like the widest eyes of just like innocence of like.
Yeah.
Dunk, if you didn't understand those, I'll tell you when you're older.
Wait, how old is Dunk? I was imagining her as like a
I was thinking pretty old.
Yeah.
I'm also imagining her as a full-grown adult as well.
Excellent.
Dunk is like fully 27.
I'll let you know when you're older.
Amazing.
All right, so we're just adding a sign then.
Let's well, we can also I don't think we need to dull the arrows if we had the sign. Yeah.
Dunk, my friend, I can't reach any of the arrows. Would you be able to?
I got you.
Uppy?
He's small.
Dunk like rips that cloak and then like fashions like a baby Bjorn to just like so Michael is constantly like hit like these chests.
Yeah, and you walk around and you start putting the arrows back in the little arrow dispensers. Takes a couple minutes and they're all gone. But you do trigger a couple as you're doing it because you didn't quite see all the pressure plates. So every now and then you get shot with an arrow and you're like, stop now, and a mugwort will pull it out and put it back in.
I got you. It's okay.
With my botany priest class, can I just heal that as it happens?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh,
you smell like flowers.
Kendo, thank you for the hydrate.
You're welcome.
nothing's bulletproof.
All right. And those are all cleaned up back on the dispensers.
All right. Do we have to reset? Are there like pressure plates? Like, do we have to reset those or?
They when they're depressed, they come back up.
Okay.
It's like me when I'm depressed. I come back up.
Me too.
It's a good life lesson.
Relatable content.
Relators in chat.
Yeah. You walk through the next door. As you kind of start to close it, you see a sign that says "Enter at your own risk" on it.
Oh, look at that.
We already did.
It does cover consent.
Look at that.
We're in the clear.
It's a very woke dungeon.
Maybe Brenda isn't too bad after all.
Listen, Deborah, she's probably just a victim of our modern capitalist Cooper.
That's so true.
Is she a
Just like
victim or a
Carol over
perpetrator?
there.
Somebody did say she was minimum wage, so I empathize.
Is she actually the owner of this dungeon, or is she just like a manager of sorts?
No person who owns a dungeon works at a booth. I know a minimum wage worker when I see one.
That's true.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
That's very wise. That's why we call you Thinking FEMA.
Thinking FEMA.
Like with an F.
You know what, Nora? I think that was your best Cooper of the night.
That one was very good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the door is unlocked, but there doesn't seem to be a lock on it. And you're back in the entryway.
Well, all right. Let's add the signs. Does anyone have? Can I wait? What's like the outside of the dungeon look like? It's a hill, right?
Yeah, it's a mound of dirt.
Can I use my sonic screwdriver to carve in the words that we said before?
Yeah, about the riddle troll. Absolutely, you can.
Yeah, I do that.
Cool. And as our adventuring party finishes resetting the dungeon, this is where we are going to take our break. So we will be back in approximately 7 minutes at 10:05 Eastern Standard Time for them to revisit Deborah, Brenda, Dolores, whatever her name is, get their payment, and maybe investigate some other quests. So we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
And welcome back, everybody. As a reminder, we are playing the game Tunnel Goons by Nate Trem or Treme or Treme. You can pick it up at natetreme.itch.io/Tunnel Goons if you'd like to play it yourself. And boy, oh boy, do I recommend it. We are having a great time. We are going to jump right back into our anti-adventure here. Our party has just cleaned out and reset a dungeon that was previously cleaned out by some other adventurers, and they are making their way back to the Tavern Inn Tavern to meet Brenda to collect their reward. So you walk back into the tavern. It's a little bit less crowded than it was before. Most of the job postings are gone from the board. So you get the sense that a lot of people are off doing various works. And Brenda is in a different booth this time.
I go sit across and they say, "We're all crucified. It's done."
Mugwort's going to make sure that his snake is tucked away somewhere so it's inconspicuous and go and scramble up onto the chair next to Nora.
Are you?
No, I have a serious question. Is Mugwort still in the baby Bjorn?
Oh no, I forgot. Never mind. Mugwort is in fact in the baby Bjorn carrying his stick horse.
Good.
Is this an in-character raised hand or an out-of-character raised hand? Okay, yes, what's up?
Is Bodo still carrying his rug? Is my next question.
I am. Yeah.
Okay, the rug from the dungeon that that Brenda would probably know very well.
I specifically folded it so that the bottom part that's just like the rough texture is on the outside. No idea. It looks like every other rug.
Could be anything.
Could be anything.
Could be anyone's rug.
It's
So
just object. Could be anything.
In response to Nora saying, "All right, Christopher, it's done," Brenda goes, "What?"
Sorry, am I the wrong booth?
Are you
we fixed the dungeon.
okay? I'm gonna say this just one more time to all of you. My name is Brenda.
Brenda.
Br-
Brenda.
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 I understood.
Cuba.
Deborah. It's very similar. Christopher?
I don't think so good, you know.
Okay.
It's
Cupid's a
all
bit
right. It's
mixed up.
all right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
He was hit a few times on the Cuba. You know what I mean?
I don't. So you've done everything?
Yeah.
Yup.
All right. Give me a
Rolls
second.
back.
Give me a
doors
second to check it.
All right.
Snakes,
Right.
puzzle, troll.
What are you doing there?
I think she's doing some kind of
I think she fell asleep.
She's praying. Let her pray. Let her pray. As a priest, I gotta let her pray.
No, she's doing like some kind of divination dealy.
What happened to the rug?
What rug?
Oh, we had to unwind the rug to sew up the wounds on the Cooper.
Yeah.
That was the rug. What's a rug?
There's a rug there, isn't there? Oh, you see the rug?
I don't know.
All right. Just take your gold and leave. And she puts out 5 bags of gold.
I wouldn't want to deal with us either.
Mugwort's gonna snatch his and shimmy on out of the baby Bjorn. And then run up to the counter, slap down a gold piece and say,
2 bowls of your finest soup.
The half-orc bartender with like a mug of ale and a mug of water is like, give me one moment.
When you have the time.
Okay. All right. You made it seem like it was an emergency.
I just got excited. I apologize.
That's okay.
I'll run up as well.
And one of your finest Coopers.
Whatever you want to bring him, he'll take.
Okay. All right. Sets the mug of ale down in front of you, Cooper, and goes off to the kitchen. Yeah, so you spend some time in there. The ale is good. The soup is great.
Oh,
he's gonna let the snake deeper go and like
make a skulker check to hide your snake. Add 1 for your snake.
Okay. That's going to be a 9.
Yeah, no one notices.
Okay.
I before I leave from Brenda, I take a couple of gold pieces. I take 2 gold pieces out. I put them on the booth, and I go, I understand that we aren't necessarily the easiest people to work with, but I very much appreciate your patronage, and I hope that we didn't leave a bad taste in your mouth, Brenda.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. What'd you say your name was?
WOGDTO.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Bada. And she gives you a wink and grabs the 2 gold.
Well, unlike you, I don't have a problem with people pronouncing my name weird.
It's not.
So I don't know why you would do that.
I was just making a joke.
Way to get back at.
No, I wasn't. I was just trying to be funny.
It just kind of seemed kind of rude.
No, that wasn't the intention.
She's being a bit of a basic Cooper, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, all right. We don't need that kind of derogatory language.
That would be like, Boto, I'm dying. Come talk to me in that corner.
Time to put that PhD to use.
I turn over to Brenda and I'm just like, I've struggled with this for a long time now, but I feel like I can confidently say that you and I have become great friends. I stand up and leave.
Poor woman, we've just been harassing her all day.
Brenda takes a moment.
I'm gonna submit a drink. I need a drink after that one. Everyone hydrate.
Thank you. Brenda takes a moment, takes a breath, and just walks out of the inn.
Oh, you're leaving, that's fine. I'll stay here.
Okay, great. Doug is talking to Boto and be like, man, I think she was trying to flirt with you. And I'm
trying to what?
I'm like, don't so like dry heave, just trying to say it.
Flirt? What is that? What is that?
Okay, sit down. When a person likes another person very much.
Yeah.
Before we continue,
are we going over the Koopas and the Koopas?
Can we give a quick reminder of how
That's
old
right.
these two characters are?
Yeah. 80 years old and 27.
80 and has not peed in 70.
70 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say this in the language you understand.
Uh-huh.
When a Cooper finds a Cooper, you have to let Cooper, man.
Oh, well, okay. She just completely fucked that up. No pronunciation.
Yeah,
Complete disregard for Koopa culture.
You can't just say Cooper wherever
Go
you
around
want.
saying Koopa. That'd be like me going around and being like, green skin, tusk.
Whoa.
Dunk, you do have to be. Dunk, it is a language with history and culture and a lot of nuance. I understand where you're coming from. I don't understand the words that came out of your mouth, that's for sure. You have to understand Cooper is a tonal language, so you have to be very careful with the way that you say
I
it.
almost lost my Koopa.
I understand, Cooper.
I come up behind and put my hand on Dunk's shoulder and said, "Let's not be Dunk the disrespectful now. All right."
I want to apologize for what I've done. It was ignorant.
No, it came from a good place. You've learned. We've been able to move through this. I think just based on what I was able to piece from the wee bits of whatever you said, I understand a little bit more about flirting now, and I do have to. I'm sorry, I have to turn down her proposal as I am a taken man.
No worries.
Oh.
They took care of that. She's gone now.
Mugwort's gonna scramble on up in this conversation and slap down the two pieces of the two other job descriptions papers that are definitely crumpled up from having been stuffed into his tiny little like side bag. He's gonna say, "I almost forgot. I grabbed these ones from earlier too."
So as a reminder, one of them says, "My shop basement is infested with rats. Please assist me in finding a new home for them. Will pay handsomely." And the other says, "The shepherds on the north part of town have gone missing and the sheep are running rampant. I don't know what to do about this. I fear I may be next. Send heh."
Who's hat?
The funny thing about that one is if it implies that they were murdered writing it. How
it was one of the sheep.
Hey, that's the joke.
The sheep delivered it because they respect the dead.
Now I see two problems with all this. First of all, I'm terrified of sheep. Right. Second of all, the rats seem all right, but we did just bring a snake companion with us, so I'm not sure how safe the rats will be.
Sounds like a great new home.
That's a fair point. All right. Job done. Let's go.
It will take some time for them to be digested, I suppose. All right, let's do that one.
Oh dear. We get a box. We get a box. We put all the rats in the box. We set them loose into the dungeon.
Now that's an idea.
They get shot. They get eaten by
We'll
snakes.
have to break back into the dungeon.
Oh, we leave the rats
We know how
that.
to do it. We set all the Koopas.
We know where all the pressure plates are, but do the rats.
Well, I'm not. I was more saying. I wasn't saying we were going to help the rats through the dungeon. Just let them have a go.
But isn't that
has so little? I don't want to put rats in his home. That's
also all of the snakes that are there that'll just eat the rats? And again, it's very non-consensual on the rats' part for us to force them into a new home filled with predators
What
arrows and
what
a
if we
troll.
just set him at the front door?
I mean, they could be a bunch of rats. I mean, sorry, my voice too. Yep. I mean, the rats could be assholes.
True. True.
Maybe they deserve it. I'm just saying.
Does anyone speak rat?
I know a bit.
Oh, well, Nora the negotiator could go talk to them.
That's true. They used to call me Weasel. Unrelated.
Oh,
It doesn't
that's not
start
really
with an
passed
N.
from a rat. That's more the squirrel family.
They just reminded me we were talking about ratings. Thought I'd bring it up.
It's a good nickname.
Thanks.
Nora
use it anymore.
actually minored in rat.
Yes.
I thought you minored in Cuba.
No, I minored in Cooper. Nora minored in rat.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Well,
Oh, because Cooper means everything.
Stop crying.
Because Cooper can mean rat too.
Yeah, no, but I thought the U was
Buffer.
referencing me.
Listen, hey, even if you've immersed yourself in the culture, I know it can be hard to pick up on the Coopers.
Yes. See, we all make mistakes, Dunk. It's okay. We can learn. I'm sorry.
Subtle.
Sorry. I was.
Dunk falls to their knees dejected and looks up to the sky
No.
as a single bear fucking
No.
silently cursing a god. Just like, why would
The riddle god specifically?
I mean, that's the only one we know
Reed's
of.
like, there's lore.
Yeah, the riddle god. We do.
All right, so what? So are we thinking we want to start with the rats and then go to the sheep, or start with the sheep and go to the rats?
Well, no, Boto doesn't want to go to the sheep at all.
Right.
You know,
I don't know,
mean,
but
if
I
we do
know
want to
that
go to the
we got a tier 1 subscription.
Oh my goodness!
Guess
Thank you so much,
subscribing like that. Thank you for the
Thank you.
Coopers.
Thank you,
Goose Moon the
Goose Moon.
Generous, they call it.
Sub. Enjoy the emotes. They're very lovely.
love that?
In my professional opinion. Anyway, back to the game.
So I've been hearing about this new strategy that adventurers are using called splitting the party. What do we think about that? Maybe some of us go to the sheep, some of us go to the rats.
That
Not
might
hearing much
be,
in the way of agreement.
So if we want to do the sheep, I'm okay with us going to the sheep. I'm just
Well-
letting you know that I am deathly afraid of sheep.
It is.
I will
we'll
have
keep
to
you
work.
safe.
I'd like to say seeing Boto arrange sheep is very funny, so we could do that.
Oh,
How do you feel about rats, Bato?
rats. Totally okay with rats. I
See,
have
I'm
plenty of
wondering-
rats in our apartment. Again, with Nora minoring in rats.
I'm wondering if maybe we start with the sheep and then you get to hang out with some rats as a little reward afterwards.
A treat.
Be good. A nice cool down.
I'm all right with that.
All right.
Excellent.
To the sheep.
Away! And he's gonna
Away.
grab his stick horse and trot on out of the tavern in tavern.
Full gate?
Full gate.
Full gate.
Okay.
You head full gate toward the north part of town, where on a normal day you would see like fences and sheep's grazing. But as I'm sorry, as you head there, you see some sheep's participating in some odd activities. You see a sheep with war paint on its face and a battle axe in its hand going, "Ah!"
Are they like standing on their hind legs?
Yeah.
They're hooved animals. How does he hold a battle axe?
When there's a
Suspend
will,
disbelief for a second, okay? Okay, thank you. You see two other sheep who are in like full plate armor, who are like in a duel with each other. You see one with a wizard hat, who's like casting a spell on another who's got like a flower crown on it. And yeah,
Amazing.
these are the sheep.
Dunk
so-
excitedly strides towards them and goes, "Hello, fellow warriors."
The two who are dueling kind of look up at you and give you a nod. As you look, they both have little name tags on their armor. One of them is named Brittany Shears, and the other is named Barbara.
I don't even know how to react.
I got 3 more names.
Cooper goes and investigates the other interesting name tags.
Yeah, they all have name tags. The one who is with the war paint is named Brad. The one with the wizard hat is named Curly, and then the other one's just named Joe.
Makes sense.
Checks out.
Dunk gets on one knee and swears fealty to the sheep.
Yeah, they seem to be into it.
Just like Dunk turns back and goes, "I found my flock. I found my people."
Dunk, I'm really glad for you. Why are they gearing up for some fisticuffs, if you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
You hear the sheep with the wizard hat, Curly, begin to speak. The mouth of the sheep isn't moving, but you all hear a voice in your brain as you hear, "We were tired of our people being slaughtered, and so we did something about it."
God,
You know, it seems they've seized up the Coopers of production, like we were talking about with the troll.
True. That's true. We
They
can respect that.
unionized.
Cooper loves a good union.
that's
Well, it seems to me like you've made your own free state over here.
We have, and we're quite happy.
All right then. Rats.
All right, well, no need to infringe upon the rights of others. This isn't America.
Topical.
not stories. My mother told me when I was just a girl.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm glad for you. I'm glad you're getting the independence that you deserve. There was a job posting. There's somebody who's they were asking for help. They were worried that they were gonna be next. Do you know who that might have been? And are they?
Well, we've probably taken care of them. We have taken the lives of all of the people in this general neighborhood.
Oh wow, shucks.
Well, you know, I can relate. I joined the rebellion. Did I?
Yeah.
I fought for King and Cooper. So, you know, fighting for your rights is something we can support.
Were you on Team Dungeon or Team Dragon?
It was a long time ago. Which one were you on?
We are Team Dragon. Us beasts have to stick together.
Oh, yes. Well, Cooper supports all beasts of any shape and size.
Absolutely.
I start massaging Bardo's shoulders. It's all right. It's all right. You're gonna make it through this.
What's wrong? No, what's wrong?
He's afraid
Is
of
your
sheep.
PhD acting up again?
Mugwort's gonna bestow. I forgot my snake's name.
Deeper
Clumpworth.
Yeah,
Mugwort's gonna put Deeper Clumpworth, sort of draped around Boto's shoulders as like a weighted blanket.
You get a little snake tongue in your ear.
Boto like slowly like caresses Deeper.
Yeah, Deeper is an emotional support snake, an S.
Oh my god.
They've got so much wool.
They're just clouds. They're just clouds, mate. Don't worry about it.
They're not just
Kind of
clouds.
like puts his tail
They've got
over
legs and mouths and
Oh yeah.
They've
Deeper
got-
starts to wrap around your head so that like your eyes are covered, so you don't have to look at the
There you go.
sheep anymore.
As
It
soon
may
as
or may
like
not.
Are you having an existential crisis?
I just there was one time when I was so young, I was having a hard time sleeping.
He was 51.
And Nora's and I's father
Oh no, he was
They were
counting
trying.
Koopas.
They were trying to help me sleep, and they said all I had to do was count sheep. And so I started to count. There was 1 sheep. There was 2 sheep. And there was 3 sheep. There was 4 sheep.
All right, cut out the middle 800. Let's get to the end there.
And once there was 801 803 sheep. I woke up in the morning and our dad was gone.
Oh boy, that took a turn for the Koopa.
Well, I don't really understand why it's broken him so much. He came back like 2 hours later.
It was the worst 2 hours of my life.
Hey, Boto, you wouldn't happen to have been 10 years old when that Koopa incident happened?
Never. No.
Was this the inciting action from your abstinence of urination?
No, I was 51.
He was 51, well into that at that
I
point.
was 51. I just the not paying thing. That's it. No, that was to teach myself discipline. We've already been
Pay
over
attention,
this.
Koopa.
We've already
Sorry,
been
I got
over
my
this.
Koopas mixed up. Everyone's got a different Koopa. It's hard to keep track sometimes.
I understand. No, it's not your fault. Honestly, the fact that the snake has blinded me has really made this whole situation much easier to handle.
Yeah, don't worry. The sheep are gone now. Don't look though.
Hard cut to just like Dunk wearing like a really woolly like vest and like fully getting
a wool crown,
indoctrinated in just like sheep culture and just being like, wow, I never thought about it like that. Like, sheep shaman, tell me more of your wisdom.
The sheep with the flower crown and you are having like a full conversation in sheep language.
Absolutely.
It's not a hard language to pick up. There's only really one word.
She making microaggressions in sheep.
The sheep wizard says, "Oh, she's one of us now."
See, all right. It was at the sheep talking because that sounded very ominous.
That was a shepherd. It was just a shepherd.
All right.
It looks like someone redeemed look into Cam like I'm on The Office.
Oh, okay, everybody. Oh, I wonder who that could
She's
have
one
been.
of us.
All right, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I can't keep this straight.
Thank you for your point redemption, Kendo.
It was an accident, actually. But I'm glad we did.
Smooth moves.
Let's see. Nora, do you mind if I pull you aside for a
sure,
second
let's
here? Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Sure.
Oh, we gotta do it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Continue.
Thanks, precisely, Aaron.
All right, Nora. These sheep, I want to help them out.
Right.
You know I love a union.
Absolutely.
However, they have killed people, which is not great.
What?
You know.
Wait, what did they do?
No, don't worry about it.
We're having a conversation. The two of us over here on the side,
And Mugwort's gonna pull Nora a little further away from the others.
Boto, do you want to come over here and practice your Koopa with me? I won't judge.
Oh, that actually, I haven't had a chance to practice Koopa in so long.
I'll
As
pull Boto aside to
as
get him away
you're-
from the discussion.
As you're walking, Bodo, go ahead and make me a skulker check
No,
to not
no.
accidentally bump into a sheep.
Do I get +1 for using the snake?
Yeah,
No.
+1 for the snake. Sure.
Okay. Hey, that gives me. I have +1 to skulk already, so that's 2. That's 5, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you by some sheer will of the riddle god
Here,
managed
nice.
I'm used to walking around in libraries late
Yeah.
in the night, so
Yeah, for sure.
I'm used to having to find my way around.
Yeah, incredible. All right, yeah, you're pulled off to the side, and Nora and Mugwort, you can continue your conversation.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah, Nora, go for it.
You mentioned killing people. Is it a problem in your eyes?
Well, I think that sometimes you got to do what you got to do. As an adventurer, I totally understand that.
Right.
However, our job was to figure out what was going on, what was taking sheep and taking people. And it turns out that it was the sheep. And I feel like if we want to do our job, we got to figure out a better sort of down the middle kind of thing going on here. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I've never been one to support centrism, but let me think here. I mean, if the job is just find out what happened, we kind of already did that. We could just go.
Mugwort's going to pull out the not scrambled, but crumpled, that's the word, crumpled piece of paper. What exactly was it asking us to do?
It says, the shepherds on the north part of town have gone missing and the sheep are running rampant. I don't know what to do about this. I fear I may be next. Send
okay, it's a bit dubious on the wording there, and I also have a question about who's going to end up paying us if this person's not here to finish the letter. But we've kind of sent help. I mean, I feel like we've already got Dunk here who's helping out with the sheep. It didn't specify who we needed to help out, so we've kind of already done the job.
This is true. I think
who's helping Botto? I mean,
there's a lot of helping.
That's a great point. I didn't think about it like that. I think as long as we make sure that they kind of keep their little society to themselves, I'm a little bit concerned that they are going to come into the main village and start coming after the rest of the people. But if we can negotiate some sort of I don't know what, if we can just sort of figure out a way to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Yeah, sure. Tell you what, you sit here, you sit tight here. I'm going to go talk to the sheep and I'll get this all ironed out and head back, all right?
Okay. Mugwort's going to sit down and start trying to teach his little snaky friend how to roll over.
Incredible. Make an erudite check.
Oh no. Okay, wait, no. That's a 8?
Yeah, you're getting there. Halfway.
I'm gonna head over to
the other 180 degrees, a little difficult. Yes, Nora, you head over to the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Dunk say, like, the day of the sheep uprising is near, my comrades. We are not.
Oh, sorry,
we
you
are.
guys.
Yes, brother Nora.
Yes, how's it going?
Like Dunk's voice is really just, yes, brother Nora. It's so great to see you.
Yeah. So.
How you been?
Just quick question: those shepherds, do they have any coin? And where is it?
We don't use the farmer's coin in this land.
That's great. I'll take it off your hands then, wherever it was. I'll pick it up. Get out of your hair. Or your wool, sorry.
The wizard sheep again looks at you, mouth not moving, and you hear in your head, we have no use for money, as our comrade Dunk has stated. It's all in one of their houses in a pile. You're free to take it.
Excellent. And Dunk, you don't need your coin anymore, do you? Right? You said that. I heard you say that.
I see that you have that these worldly possessions have such a grasp on your soul. I have no need for materialistic items, for I am free.
I'm only here to ease your burdens.
Dunk grasps your hand and like gives you like a look of like mix of both like pity and sorrow, and like you like take your hand back and you look inside of it is like the tiny cowboy hat. It's time to let go.
Means so much.
Not the tiny cowboy hat.
I've grown. In these past 10 minutes, I've become a new person. I've been reborn in the bowl.
You know, I have to say we've been together for quite a while, but Dunk the diplomat. It's been nice knowing you. Now I'm gonna go get all this money and we're gonna get out of your hair. Wool, sorry, I did the same thing again.
Your wool.
He's like,
Yeah, you walk over to like the nearby house. There's just like a pile of maybe like UI at 250, 300 gold on the table.
Okay.
A lot
I
of it
take it
has
all.
like sheep bites in it.
Okay. I take it all and I start carrying it over to the rest of the group, and I'm like, all right, problem solved. Let's get out of here. Hurry. They said we needed to leave swiftly.
Dunk, are you coming with us for the rats?
I think so.
Dunk goes, give me one sec. And like you just hear like a bunch of like a hush.
I cover both those ears.
And Dunk takes a knee one more time and like nods and goes, "Blah, my comrades," and stands up and goes, "Yeah, I'm ready."
Are you the new ambassador?
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
There's the virtual door.
Actually,
it's down there.
You can't
the
kick me
leave
off.
button.
I work here. Just kidding.
Yeah. Dunk comes back as if nothing has happened.
I gave Dunk back the hat.
Dunk looks at it and just regards it for a second and doesn't put it on. Just like slips it in a pocket or something. Just not yet.
All right. And you guys.
Can we do a
Yes.
quick
Mission
cut to the culture lessons?
Oh yes, please give me a quick snippet of the Cooper lessons.
Cooper.
Okay. Oh, so
Cooper.
Cooper.
Oh.
Cooper.
And I take the snake off his face now.
Then the sheep are gone.
Yeah.
They've moved on to greener pastures.
Oh, Cooper.
Dunk is still wearing the vest.
Yes.
Sheepskin or the wool vest.
A wool vest, yeah.
Oh, don't. Did you Cooper all the sheep?
Yes, let's move on. Yep.
And Dunk
Nope, it's-
gives 1,000-yard stare. Just looks beyond the distance as you ask about it. Just, bah.
Don't worry, but you know they say where there's a will, there's a way. Let's just move on.
And you start to head back to the central part of town, back near the Tavern Inn and Tavern. On the other side of the Tavern Inn and Tower from the dungeon, there is the Fantasy Dominoes, which is the only store in town. So you get the sense that that's where you're heading.
Mugwort
Walking.
will sort of stick horse down
Oh,
and
we
tie
did
it up.
fight pizza rats.
Tie it up on the like sort of.
This is Faisa.
Tired.
This is a pizza rat quest.
I couldn't come up with one quest long enough to last, so I came up with 3 mini ones.
Excellent
It is
and wonderful.
almost 4 a.m. where I am. I'm so tired.
Your dedication astounds me.
You walk in, and there is a man behind the counter with a name tag that reads Crangus McBasketball.
What?
Shout out to chat for that one.
Yes,
That was
Yeah,
me, but
the chat. Do
All
that?
right, Cooper is the chat now.
All right. All right.
Shout out to Cooper for that one.
Alright,
Good.
Crangus.
Crangus. CRANJIS.
Oh, it's in chat.
Crangus
Crangus
McBasketball.
McBasketball.
He goes,
I've got
Hi.
more Coopers where that came from. Sorry.
welcome to Fantasy Dominoes. Would you like to place an order for to go for here?
We just solved a rat problem.
Oh, yeah. I got a rat problem. There are rats living in my basement.
Yeah.
Do they help you make the pizzas?
No.
Not even one of them. Maybe a blue
Super
one.
style.
Not even. Yeah. Come on, not
No.
even one.
No. They
Why not?
really
Never
don't.
Wait, hang on. Do you ever wear a ship's hat? Just answer the question, please.
Me? Francis?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't just make basketball, is it?
With basketball, yeah, it's a family name.
Hey, do you wear that around here?
Well, where else would I wear it?
I don't know. It's sort of a stylish looking hat. I thought maybe just
Yeah.
around
It's
town.
called a toque, by the way.
Is
You
it?
learn something new every day.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
the
called a
rats are
toque.
in the basement if you want to go deal with them.
Oh, and
All right. Maybe
What would I have to
guys.
roll to see if they're evil?
That would be an erudite check, but you got to wait till you see the rats in order to vibe check them.
Mr.
No, no, no,
McBasketball,
no.
I've got a cute
No, no, I'm
you.
Oh,
talking about
Cranges?
basketball.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll an erudite check to see if Cranges is evil.
I'm Dunk. He's McBasketball, the circle of life.
You've got to dunk
just
him.
saying.
You've got to dunk him.
Oh,
got to do
you did
it.
so well.
Okay. I have nothing to erudite, but it's a 7.
Can I help them? I will
Yeah, you can roll with advantage because it's story related.
Definitely.
Because I just roll again. Okay, cool.
Take the
Baby,
higher
that's
number.
an 8.
An 8.
That's an 8.
You get the sense, Dunk, growing up, you heard tales.
Yes.
You heard
Alright.
tales of a
This is
family.
the lore I came here for. This level of
I
storytelling.
deliver.
The
Growing up-
basketball lore.
Growing up, you heard stories of a family who was at odds with yours for generations. A name that you haven't heard in years. And when this man says that his name is McBasketball, it's a family name, you are filled with an ire that you haven't felt in a long time.
Let's murder Francis McBasketball. He doesn't deserve to keep up.
Dunk takes a step forward and gets and gets so close it's like an inch away from
Whoa,
McBasketball's
whoa, whoa,
face.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Is everything all right?
What's happening here?
I don't know. Why don't we ask Mr. McBasketball here, huh?
That is my
Huh?
name, yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
do anything.
I Boto, stay away from me. Don't touch me.
All right. No, I'm not touching you. I'm just. Are you all right?
I-
Is everything okay?
Dunk fully stretches herself and gets their full height, and they're not crouching anymore, and flexes and goes. When I was a little girl, my father told me that one day I would have to dunk like I've never dunked before. And do you want to know why I was born? For the direct purpose of dumping and dunking you basketball scum. And Dunk goes to attack them with her spear.
Go ahead and roll me a brute check, adding one
Let's get it.
for your spear. This is going to be a difficulty. I think that Crantis is a moderate, so a difficulty 10.
Okay, great. I'm rolling 2d6. I already have a +1 to brute, so I have a +2 to my roll.
Correct.
Oops. Okay, that is a 7 +2, 9. So I don't think I make it.
So you go to spear this man, but you're too, yes.
Can I send Deeper Clumpworth to
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of
baby.
slither behind him and act as a tripwire?
Yes,
Baby.
go ahead and roll again, but with advantage, Dunk.
Oh my
Let's get
god.
it. Let's get it. Okay, I got a 9 +2. That's a lot.
Hey!
You, okay, I'm gonna narrate this action movie style. You go, but you're so close, like right up against Crangus McBasketball. You go to spear, and he kind of ducks out of the way. But as he ducks, he gets a nice little bite in the foot from Deeper Clumpworth, and it causes him to move back the other way, and he like moves his own body into your spear as you you stab it right into him.
Dunk like leans in close and goes, "I'll see you on the court in hell."
And Crangus falls to the floor.
Looks like we solved the rat problem.
Should we go tell the rats that they can move upstairs?
Yeah, let me go down and talk. Let me go down and have a chat real quick.
Mugwort's gonna start like sprinkling some like flower leaf petals or something as like a burial rites as a botany priest, just to make sure that this is by the books, you know.
Oh, naturally.
They don't deserve a burial.
I understand that this is a deep-seated rivalry. This is my holy charge. This is you said see you on the court in hell, like that's so rad and awesome, but like you won't, I gotta make sure that that it's by the books, keep doing your thing. Just
this doesn't end here. The second I die, I'm gonna spend half of my eternity in a one-on-one basketball match against that guy.
Amazing.
So Nora, you're heading to the basement.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the rats.
I love the lore.
So you behind the counter behind Crangus McBasketball's dead body, find a door and some stairs that lead down. You walk downstairs.
Before I head down, is this a franchise?
Go ahead and roll me an erudite check. Okay. Super easy.
Yeah.
The basketball out there?
You've absolutely seen other fantasy dominoes.
Okay, I'm gonna filter through. I'm gonna take a bunch of gift cards and pocket those, and then I'm gonna take all the cash out of the register.
You have to activate the gift cards. They won't work unless you scan them, and then
1 second. Then I go and activate each card.
This takes about 10-15 minutes.
I help them. So
okay, maybe
while you hit the cards, I'm gonna go talk to the rats.
Yeah, I'll take it down.
So you walk downstairs and you see a perfect replica of the upstairs restaurant, but like everything is a fourth size. And there's a rat with its own name tag and its own chef's hat behind the counter who looks up at you and goes, "Oh, you speak rat?" So he looks up at you and he goes, "Oh, we don't get much of your kind down here. Hi."
Wonderful. This is everything I ever wanted. So, with the one who works upstairs, Crangus McBasketball.
Oh yes, I am Crangus McBaseball. Nice to meet you.
Are you the manager here?
I am. Yeah, nice to. He holds out his tail for you to shake.
I as is tradition, I hold out my pinky and kind of waggle it up against the tail.
Yeah.
All right. So, he's retired. So what we're gonna do for you? Don't go upstairs. First of all, don't go upstairs. Please don't go upstairs.
Blood is just dripping down his pants.
We had a bit of a marinara spill. It's awful up there. We're going to put a sign up there to let everybody know to just come around to the back of the shop and get you guys some more business.
That'd be great. We haven't had a customer in a really long time.
Yeah. And also, I've got a gift card here, a large pizza.
Oh, sure. The rat with its tail grabs your gift card and slides it, hands it back to you. You got about 5 gold left on this, so keep it. And he turns around and he goes, I need a bunny hop double. A bunch of rats kind of come pour out, start making you a large pizza. A large in the rat fantasy dominoes is like maybe the size of your palm. Mm-hmm. But they put it in a nice little box. They fold it up, and they ring a little bell.
Appreciate it. I tuck the box in the right between my eyebrows, which are wrapped around my head, and my head, and just kind of have it hanging there. And I walk upstairs. All right, problem solved. I'm blowing things out.
You walk back, and Dunk is fully just being like, woo!
It's like a touchdown dance.
Let's go!
Mugwort's just holding Deeper Clumpworth and like kind of eyeing Dunk. Like he hasn't seen her this agitated in a very long while.
Just immediately went from agitated to hyped in like 2 seconds.
Yes.
Dunk, after chilling out a bit, has go, you guys probably need some context. So, okay. 1,000 years passed. We cut to the astral plane where a cosmic game of basketball is being played amongst the gods. The demigod of basketball is currently dunking on a human, but he trips and falls and hurts himself. So the game is inconclusive, right? But they want to win. They want a victor. So each of the gods chose a family to bless, and whichever bloodline won out in life or death combat would win the favor of the gods and ascend to Dunk Heaven. I currently am the representative for the female clan. And I'm not sure if that was the representative for the McBasketball clan, but you can never be sure. So it's just better to take him out when you see him.
Oh my gosh. Mugworth is clapping.
Yes.
Bona is also clapping from behind with 2 of the gift cards.
This is quite the Koopa we run into. Wasn't expecting this when I Koopa this morning.
Just a quick question. How many of these basketball folks have you already dunked?
Currently, that was number 7. Currently number 7. Uh-huh. I have a list of known McBasketballs in the WOD right now. He was not on my list. So that means
Arya Stark's list. Every night before Doug goes to bed, she goes, Cran just McBasketball. Fran just McBasketball. Van just McBasketball.
How exactly would you know when you've got the right one?
I'll know.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Quick question.
Right.
So, do you know now? You didn't get the right one? Is that what you're saying?
Nah. I told you.
So you dunked him for no reason, then.
So you dunked him for no reason, and you're celebrating.
You can never be sure. Let me tell you. I told you the bloodline that wins ascends to Dunk Heaven, as it looks like I ascended yet.
Real quick, I just want to say thank you so much, Gamer Raider Girl, for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Wow, did you pick a great time to join us? We have just slain the owner and manager of Fantasy Dominoes because of a lifelong family feud, and also visited the Rat franchise of Fantasy Dominoes in the basement. We are playing a game called Tunnel Goons. You can pick it up on itch. One of our mods will drop the link in the chat. Welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Please continue.
I pull from my brow wrapped around my head. I pull out the large fantasy Rat Domino's pizza, and I hand it over to Dunk, and I say, "You need this more than me."
Sure. I can celebrate with some Zaw. Sure. I'm pretty hungry.
It's a little palm-sized pizza. It's got like a single slice of pepperoni in the center.
Rat pizza.
That's so cute.
It's rat pizza. I don't know what you want from me.
I love this episode so much. We got rats and snakes. I'm like, I love it. I love this game.
Is it possible for me to hack into the Fantasy Dominoes computers to see if there are any more McBasketballs?
The quest to Cupid the Crunches continues.
Right. I take
Go
my
ahead. Go
I
ahead
take
and
my sonic screwdriver.
okay. Go ahead and make an erudite check, adding +1 for your sonic screwdriver.
That is
So derailed.
3, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you hack into the computer and open up F-mail, which stands for fantasy mail. And you see like a family newsletter with all of the different McBasketball's emails on it. It was like a holiday newsletter with like McBasketball updates. Yeah, you got all their emails or their F-mails.
I scanned that all into the sonic screwdriver, and then I delete the email.
Yeah, you go through and you delete family pictures. There are some like portraits of like family home movies.
It's like that John Mulaney bit. The pictures.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, hold on, idea. Before the email is deleted, I want to reply to it using Crandus's email and say, please do not add me to these emails anymore.
Oh! And you send it as Bodo is just spamming the delete button on the keyboard.
Dunk goes, I feel as though I've painted the wrong image. Plenty of femurs have died at the hands of those McBasketball scoundrels. Okay, it's not one-sided.
Oh,
Hey, like,
you
even
see,
if
you
not-
should have said that before I deleted all of the evidence of where all of them were, and also all of their memories that they kept on their servers, such as family photos.
I mean, it's a bit weird that they kept it all on their work computer, but you know.
Yeah.
Wait. Can Dunk like search through what was his name? The McBasketball she just murdered his phone. Cramjus.
Sure,
Can
yeah.
she just like go through his phone and like to find his contacts?
Yeah, so the phone has a password. So go ahead and make an erudite check to try and unlock the phone.
69, 60.
420, 69.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it. You like
He was
start
McBasketball
like with like
and he was
1
lame.
1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 3, and eventually you do get locked out.
Dunk.
No.
Dunk, have you ever thought that maybe instead of going on this quest for random vengeance that you seem to have been put on the path on by your family, maybe you could find your own path, one that doesn't include the murder of random owners of fantasy dominoes franchises?
Boto, you wouldn't understand. I have a destiny. I was born to dunk among the stars, and nothing will keep me from my goal.
No,
okay?
Don't. I
You're either
completely
with me or you're against me, Boto. Pick a side.
All right. Only sheep deal in absolutes, and I won't have it. I won't have none of that.
Well, bah, motherfucker.
He just starts vibrating.
Guys, I mean, we've been adventuring together for a really long time. I feel like maybe we just need some distance, kind of cool down a little bit. We can continue this discussion in another time, but like, please, my son doesn't want you to fight. He's gonna pull out a snake.
Your son. Don't bring Cogsworth into this.
No.
I don't want him to see me like this.
Deeper looks distressed. Like his eyes are pointing in different directions. He's like seizing a little bit.
God. What
Not in front of my boy.
Thank you, Winifred Shortcake, for the hydrate.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Liquid.
No.
Man, murdering does take the energy right out of you.
Deeper is rot. Mugwort is rot. We shouldn't be fighting. We're friends. Look, I
I may
understand
have
you've got
gotten-
some. Oh, sorry, please.
No, I may have gotten a little heated. It's just I lost my family in the great dunk basketball battle that happened 2 decades ago, and I've just been on a path ever since.
Were they on the sides of the Dungeons or the Dragons?
They were dungeon lovers.
Oh, hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Look, Dunk,
And that's why.
you
That's
you
why
are
we
not your
humans-
family. You say you have a destiny, and you do, but you get to choose it. You get to write it yourself. You don't
Let me-
have to be a victim of familial aggressions anymore. You can choose your path and your future.
Don't let me
I'm
ask
gonna
you
let
this.
deeper crawl up and like sit in your hair or something.
Dunk, if you could change your Cooper, would you? Because right now you have that power.
Hey,
Cooper, you know damn well I don't understand what you're saying.
he said fate.
And
He's,
literally.
he said fate. He said fate.
Okay. I was told that I would become the greatest dunks woman of all the universe. And if I'm not that, who am I? If Dunk doesn't dunk, what do I do?
Dunk, you're our friend. What more do you need to be than that?
Hey, Dunk. I have a clarifying Cooper.
Question.
Okay. Thank you. But,
If the Cooper is called the McBasketball Dunk Cooper, does that then mean that Dunk is your family Cooper and FEMA is your identifying Cooper? Like you
Name.
come from the family of Dunk, so your Cooper is FEMA?
Name.
I went deep undercover once I lost both my parents, and I had to change my name. So I just kind of switched my first and my last, and only a couple McBasketballs have found me. And let me tell you now, those basketballs aren't bouncing anymore, mate.
Sounds like a good Cooper.
You look outside. The sun starts to set, and you get a sense that maybe your day of adventuring should be coming to an end here soon.
All right, friends. We're here in the middle of a fantasy dominoes, standing over the dead body of a McBasketball with a bunch of rats in the basement. We've done good work. I say as I pat my rug that I have still over my shoulder.
Still carrying the whole time.
Still carrying this rug. I say we get an extra large pizza to go. Maybe get some soup at the tavern.
It is
Good idea.
good soup.
And on that note, that is where we're going to end it this evening.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had my mouth before I could stop it.
Thank you all so
Tank
much.
talk is poison. Poison in my face.
Thank you all so much for joining us. This is We Are Only Going to Do This Once. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WOGDTO. You can join our Discord at the link that is in our About on Twitch. And you can join us here next week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another chaotic episode. We're going to go through and do introductions one more time, starting with Faisa.
Little old me. Hi. What's up? I'm Faisa. I go by Faisa with a Taser, Faisa with a Taisa. Woo, spelling is hard. On both Instagram and TikTok. I do art sometimes, and I make funny TikToks sometimes. Follow me. Please.
Incredible. Jay.
I am Jay. I go by Jaybird Things on Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. I make DMing stuff. I occasionally do some Minecraft stuff, all sorts of fun things. And I had a great time.
You, Jared.
Yeah, I'm Jared. You can find me on Twitch at Chim Games, and that's about it.
Cool. Kendo.
Hi, my name is Kendo or Kendrick. You can find me on all social media at Kendo Makes Films. And you can find my actual play podcast at Tales Yet Told on Twitter and Instagram, and also wherever you find your podcasts.
Yeah. Meg.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this evening. If you want to follow me on my socials, you can find me on both Twitter and TikTok at Meg Not Margaret. That's MEGNOTMARGARET. I post lots of D&D related content on my TikTok and just kind of spam my random thoughts on my Twitter. So if you're into that, I would love to see you over there. Thanks again for stopping by.
And I have been your Goon Wrangler Reed. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E or tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Starlight Tales playing some Space Pirate D&D. Thank you once again for joining us. We hope that you had a blast. And we're only going to Cooper this once. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.